Hi Gemini, welcome to your July 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're sun, moon or rising sign Gemini, this is for you. Gemini, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. If you're a continued subby, thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button should it resonate. So your actions and interactions with the world at large this month, you get the Eight of Swords, right? So now remember your actions and interactions with the world at large. This is about what you do, what you initiate. And the Eight of Swords is constriction and confinement. So the way that I kind of feel that this is going to be, this is you wanting or needing to break out of any old habits, patterns or cycles that are keeping you held back or held down. This could be an old thought pattern or process. It could be an old idea, an old belief structure. It may even be a partnership, a friendship or a relationship. There's something this month that you are addressing because it holds you back. It doesn't allow you to fulfill your true potential. And I think in a lot of ways, although it might be scary to make this jump or to make this leap, you know what you have to do in order to free yourself. Like, you'll know what I'm talking about here. It's not going to be something that's nebulous and you're kind of like, oh well, I'm not really sure. Like, you will know 100% what I'm talking about here if this message is for you. Because that area, partnership, connection, collaboration, job, family member, you know, like whatever it is, you will know because you'll feel, yeah, you know what, it's not allowing me to grow. It's not allowing me to express who I am, what I'm about, what I truly believe I'm here for. There's something this month that you are releasing or letting go of because it makes you feel trapped. It makes you feel held down or held back in some way, shape or form. All right, for your money and materials, you have the Nine of Pentacles, right? So this, I mean, this is a beautiful card when it comes to money because it suggests that this month you are giving yourself the best of everything that you can have. We're not talking about just good food and wine. We're talking about, you know, maybe you've decided to get a new desk chair because the one that you have is too uncomfortable. Maybe you've decided to get a new mattress. Maybe, like, this is you giving yourself the best physical or material experience that you can have, especially when it comes to things that are to do with your day-to-day tasks. So as an example, you know, for me, like, this would be getting an actual real comfortable chair to work from rather than this old rickety bloody wooden thing that I sit on. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's about enhancing your experience so that you can do the work that you want to do, but to the best of your ability. Another thing as well, when it comes to money, this is actually quite a good card because it suggests that through your hard work and efforts, the money that you desire will come. For some of you, this is the desire to change your earning potential, to move into a different pay bracket. Like, there's something here that you're breaking out of, and by doing so it enhances your earning potential. I actually really like this for a lot of you. I think the other thing with this Nine of Pentacles, there's a sense here that you are refining your own physical body. So this could be where you decide to cut something out of your diet. It could be where you take on a new health regime. It could, like, you're just refining your entire material experience in some way, shape or form. When it comes to health as well, this would be a good month for you to look specifically at the diet, especially if you know there are things that you can't have or that you suspect you may be allergic to. I can't remember who it was, but a friend of mine mentioned she took her daughter to a kinesiologist when she was little, and the kinesiologist told her that the things that we are most drawn to eating are actually very often the things that we're allergic to. So check into that in some way, shape or form. I'm not a kinesiologist. yet. I can't give you medical advice either, but you know, so obviously check with a professional and stuff, but just check in. You know, I think that there might be something in that there. And then when it comes to your home and environment, yeah, this is really you. It looks like this month you're going to be doing a lot of, you know, like the spring clean, but a late spring, or it's obviously not spring, it's summer or winter depending on where you are at this point. You know, but this is you really going through the place and saying, actually, you know what has outlived its purpose? What do I not need anymore? For your communications and conversations, we have the Sun card. This is beautiful, especially coupled with the nine of Pentacles. That is good news about some sort of financial endeavor. It is also good news when it comes to your possibly your physical health and vitality as well. Maybe there's some light being shed on that, because it's in your communication sector. Something to do with work is going through a shake-up, but it's like something is being revealed, and not like in a tower sort of way or a high priestess way where it was hidden and it was like, oh, it's not any of that. It's just something is being illuminated. This could be where maybe you've previously missed what an opportunity is in some way. For some of you, this could be the burying of a hatchet with a friend. So, you know, whatever it is that's coming to an end, there is also a realization or an illumination here as well. When it comes to the works, the same thing. The thing that I love about the Sun card, and it's shown up twice in this position now with two different decks, so I'm intrigued for sure. I feel like on the wider world stage, we might see some really good news come out. Maybe this is either about the vaccine or it's going to be about travel. We might be hearing, you know, maybe not necessarily the lessening of restrictions, but certainly a roadmap or a plan that actually feels like, yeah, you know what, when I hear that, I feel like that's actually more possible or plausible than what we have now. But all in all, I actually think this is a great month for communication for you as well. It'll be a lot easier as well. Your ruler Mercury will be direct, and, you know, starting to really hurtle forward, certainly by the time we get to the 11th of the month. So, you know, good things to come for sure in that communication sector. I'm sure you guys will be glad to know. And then for your communications, for your heart and half sector, you've got the World card. So this same combination came up, but flipped for, I don't think it was there actually, but it came up for Taurus, but these two were in these two positions. But I find this really interesting. So if you have a Taurian friend, partner, lover, co-worker, etc., and things have been tense or terse between you, this month you could make some real headway towards fixing or repairing any damage that might have been done to a relationship, unless it is this one that we've talked about where it really is restricting and you have to say enough's enough, it's time to call it a day. Now, that being said, for those of you that are single, if you're meeting someone this month, it's likely to be someone from a different background, foreign culture, somebody that is very different to you, you know, maybe spiritually, maybe mentally, maybe physically. It looks like this person is going to be either very well traveled, but also likely to be quite seasoned. That's what I call people that tend to be a little bit older. I prefer that as well, right? So anyone that comes up through the World card, it usually means that there's going to be an age gap. And we're not talking like a year or two. We're usually talking 5+ years. Like, it's an age gap that is noticeable, but not to anybody that's not you two. Do you know what I mean? So just consider that. The other thing is as well, for those of you that are partnered, married, or in relationships, like long-term relationships, there's a sense here that there is a change of environment coming up for you. Now, this could be a move, but it could also just be a holiday, especially because you've got the Sun card in close proximity. But very nice news. It also, because it's the Sun card, this could be some really good news surrounding a partner's finances, money, materials, or maybe for a select few of you, this could be pregnancy. And this is a very fertile month so far. Lots of baby making energy in the air. All right, so for the first week of the month, you have the Temperance card right underneath the 8 of Swords. There's a few things. This first week of the month, be very, very conscious of what you allow yourself to be drawn into. If you go in, especially like if you're fighting on behalf of someone might, come to you and say, look, I really need your help with this. I need your input with this, etc., blah, blah, blah. And the problem that you're going to face is once you're in it, 8 of Swords, you're going to be in it and there's not going to be any backing out anytime soon. So whatever comes up in the first week of the month, just be very cautious and very conscious. Do I want to be dealing with this situation 6 months from now? If not, find a way to politely decline and just say, look, I'm really sorry, but this isn't something I can get involved in right now. For your second week of the month, you have the World card right underneath the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, this is really nice. I mean, I love the World card anyway because it always suggests change, mastery. You've got a double hit of this card and it's right underneath the 9 of Pentacles. This is a new way for you to make money in a lot of ways as well, because it is the 9 of Pentacles. It suggests that maybe this person, for some of you that are single, maybe somebody that you meet through your work could be very influential for you and may go on to be something more than just a colleague, like there's a strong sense of that actually, which I think is really nice. One of the other things that I will say to you with the World card as well, when it comes to your physical health and vitality or your money or your resources, there is a change coming to these things. So maybe how you earn your money is changing. Maybe the percentage of the money that you get from whatever it is that you do is changing, but it's changing in your favor. For your third week of the month, you've got the Empress. So the Empress coupled with the Sun literally represents the seasons of the year and can represent usually like a season. So this tells me that your whole Leo season, because Leo season kicks in the third week of July, this tells me that your whole Leo season is going to be very fruitful. It's going to be fun, it's going to be vibrant, and it's going to be really exciting. And it also tells me that one idea that you have has all of the potential that it needs in order to really, really grow. And then finally, for your fourth week of the month, you have the Hierophant card right under. This is so weird. Like there's some really similar signatures here. For those of you that have Taurus connections, this bodes very well for both of you. Now, for those of you that are in long-term relationships, this could be the month where you get engaged or married. This could be where you take the relationship to the next level. For a select few of you, this is literally going to be your partner's money, finances, or resources take a massive upswing. Like maybe it's taken them a while to really get to that place where they could, demonstrate an earning potential, but they do it this month with stellar fashion. Like this month, if you're in a relationship, I don't know, I just get the sense that your partner really comes through for you. And I think this is going to be really exciting for a lot of you. It's kind of like, who else is your biggest cheerleader than your own partner, right? And I feel like this month, it's like all of the faith that you had in your partner or in their idea is going to pay off. Like this month, it makes all the difference. So your Human Design Oracle card for your new moon message is the Gate 52 and Stillness, and the message is literally just that. This is a month, so especially around the new moon in July, you really want to take a time to meditate, to pray, to be mindful. This is not a time to be loud. It's not a time to be active. It doesn't mean that you have to spend the whole day just sat, chanting Om. It just means take a moment to really envision what you intend to do. Yes, set your intentions, but really take a moment to go within to that place of stillness within you so that you can really formulate the picture in your mind of what it is that you truly want, what it is that you truly desire. Use this new moon for that. Don't make it loud. It doesn't need to be shared with anyone. It just needs to be done in earnest on that inner level. And then finally, your full moon message is the Gate 59 and Intimacy. I feel like for a select few of you, this is a renewed sense of intimacy in your partnership, in your relationship, in your marriage, if you want to call it. I feel like there's a reconnection or a deepening of a bond on that level, which is really nice. And then for those of you that are single, I feel like this could be you meeting somebody who really inspires this understanding of you, of intimacy in you, and makes you see intimacy or relationship or partnership in a very different way. One of the things that I love about this card as well, it's about getting intimate with life. So this full moon is trying to teach you how to really get switched on and get excited again about what you love, about what you believe, you know, about how you live. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.